lay down any presumptive rule that in all cases where the Chief Minister or member of the Council faces prosecution, there is necessarily an apparent bias. This is a question my Lord rightly put to me. However, as third line, as stated above, unless a situation arises as a result whereof the Council of Ministers disables or disentitles itself, the governor in such matters may not have any role to play. No automatic. Taking a cue from Antule, it is possible to contend that a council may not take a fair and impartial decisions when their chief minister or other members face prosecution. But the doctrine of apparent bias, however, may not be applicable in a case where a collective decision is required to be taken under a statute in relation to former ministers. In a meeting of his council, each member has his own say. There may be different views or opinions, but in a democracy, the opinion of the majority would prevail. Mr. Swarabji has not placed any material to show as to how the council collectively or the members of the council individually were in any manner whatsoever biased. Mr. Swarabji is arguing the opposite point of view. This case, my case, fellows, this is very important, I'm sorry to repeat.
No, we will take it that the Council of Ministers cabinet had suggested something. You admit that governor is empowered to disagree. It is not that he has to follow. He can disagree.
Provided, no,
He can disagree. Carry it, of course. He can disagree. If he can disagree, then why at all we get into all this saying the Council of Ministers and the role of the governor?
I'll tell us.
In the disagreement, whatever you say, he should record reasons for disagreement. That is all.
Little more complicated. Little more.
Yes.
I understand what my Lord is saying. But my Lord is saying the governor can decide.
Yes.
Then we just look at the reasons.
No, is it that whatever the cabinet says, the governor says yes, that is not the scheme of the constitution.
Equally. Whatever the cabinet says, the governor can always say no is also not the same.
Yes.
Now, therefore, when your Lordship formulates it thus, the governor can decide. I would like to say, well, that's an incomplete sentence. Let me add the suffix. I would put my proposition as the governor can decide, provided the following 2 or 3 conditions are fulfilled. A, it's a cabinet chief minister or cabinet minister case. That is done. That's the fact. Otherwise, it will not arise. 2 crucial conditions. Can decide if A, there is a demonstration and a prima facie finding of apparent bias. B, if there is shown manifest irrationality. And C, either or both of these must be reflected in the order.
Yes.
This is the correct formulation in my view.